brand new series for the markets today, but definitely not a good one, not on a firm footing, you could say that. That's all thanks to Reliance Industries. It reported its Q1 earnings yesterday post market hours, and yes, the numbers were not expected to be that great, but definitely it's come below the estimates. The profit, that's the net profit for Reliance Industries, came in at around 8,282 crore rupees. This is if it is adjusted for that exceptional gain of 4,966 crore rupees. If it's not adjusted for that, then definitely the profit is upwards of 13,000 crore rupees. Revenue from operations was lower than ET Now estimates. It came in at around 91,238 crore rupees. We expected the revenues to come in at around 1.2 lakh crore rupees. GRMs, that was the lowest level since 2009, coming in at around $6.3 per barrel. Jio clearly was the star performer for Reliance Industries. The ARPUs were at 140 rupees per user versus an expectation of 137 rupees per user. Refining, petchem, retail vertical saw a huge impact from COVID-19. Also, that impacted the profitability. So that's one of the reasons why Reliance Industries is down in trade. But apart from Reliance Industries, the stocks that I'm going to talk about right now are all at record high. Let me start with SL Propack. They announced their Q1 earnings yesterday. The stock is at record high. Like I said, analysts have gone ahead and upgraded the particular stock. The stock up about 15%. That's the most in over 6 years. Fifth day of straight gains coming in for SL Propack. The company's profits were higher by about 13%. The revenue also was higher by about 18% for Q1. The stock has risen about 22% in the last 5 days and 78% in the last 52 weeks. Let me move on to a couple of pharma stocks that are buzzing. Domestic oriented pharma stocks are all rallying. Remember, yesterday Laurus Labs came out with their earnings and a stellar set of numbers to call it. 11 times jump in their Q1 profits. That's the reason why the stock is at record high today. The stock has seen the biggest intraday move in 16 weeks as well. Also, the stock saw a huge spike this morning after the management spoke exclusively to ET Now, and the founder and the CEO of the company stated that they have the ability to sustain the EBITDA levels. They're also saying there's a significant rebound in the API segment. He's also noted that there is enormous opportunity in the API segment. In the last 52 weeks, the stock has soared about 167% and 72% in the last 30 days itself. And Laurus Labs is not the only pharma company that's rallying today. You have Ipca Labs, you have DV's Lab, both perched at record high levels on back these strong numbers coming from Laurus Labs and Torrent Pharma. Torrent Pharma, another stock, like I said, record high levels. Stock has soared about 12%, biggest intraday jump in 16 weeks. And this because the profit has jumped about 48% in Q1, coming in at around 661 crore rupees. Revenue was marginally higher by about 2%, but it was the EBITDA margin that surprised all of them, coming in at a 4-year high of 32.1%. Let me talk about now Dixon Tech. That particular stock is gaining in trade today as a government has put import of TV sets in a restricted list. This is basically going to be a good move coming in for Dixon Tech. The company also spoke to ET Now and said that they plan to further expand the production capacity. They said that this move is very positive and will augur well for local manufacturers. The stock has risen 240% in 52 weeks. Another stock that I'm going to talk about, and this one is lagging in trade, and that is National Fertilizers. The stock is down more than 7 years, down over 12% intraday. The company reported a loss of 249 crore rupees for Q4 FY20 compared to a profit of 77.8 crore rupees that it posted last year. The revenues also saw a dip about 3.8%. It's the second day of decline for the PSU fertilizer company, and it has lost 16% in the last 5 days. Apart from these companies, now you have SBI, Tata Motors, Sun Pharma, IOC, UPL, all these big companies all set to report their Q1 earnings today. So all eyes on them, and definitely it's been an earnings heavy week, and that's what has dominated the stock moves today.